Sir Taylor, I know the 11 plus appeals process is not your area of expertise, but it is an area that we get a lot of questions about. What is the purpose of the 11 plus appeals process?
Well, the purpose of it is to allow those pupils who missed out by underperforming at the time of the exam, but who are clearly cut out for grammar school, to give them a chance to prove that and possibly then to get to a grammar school. And the way they do that is by making their case to the appeals panel.
So what score is needed to put forward an appeal?
There isn't a minimum score that a child has to get in order to make an appeal, but as a general rule, the closer to the pass mark that a pupil has got, the more chance there is of an appeal succeeding. If a pupil has missed the pass mark by a long way, then the case would have to be extremely strong in order for the appeals panel to uphold the appeal. So there is no minimum score, but parents should bear in mind that the lower the score, the stronger the case needs to be.
So who actually decides on the appeal?
The appeals panel decide. It's not the grammar school. Some parents are not clear about that. In fact, the panel is independent of the grammar school, and it consists of various people, and there's always a clerk to record the details of the proceedings and to see that things are done in the correct way. But the grammar school makes their case against accepting your child, and you make your case, or your representative makes your case why the grammar school should accept your child. And then the appeals panel weighs up the opposing cases and makes their decision on what is the stronger case.
So obviously one of the questions is really important is why would a child underperform on the day? What would cause a child to fail?
Now, there are many things, and I can only give you some of the main ones that have come up in the past. And there is actually a separate video about why it is sometimes that able children fail the 11 plus exams. But within the context of an appeal, the main kinds of things are that the pupil had some sort of traumatic experience just leading up to the exam or on the day of the exam, or that there is some disruption at home. It could be things like an extension is being built and there's disturbance from that, or there's a new baby, or there are visitors staying, or sometimes there may be some tension at home because of marital disharmony. Or a recent bereavement. Some children, of course, will get very affected by that, and they won't be able to perform to their normal ability. So in essence, those are examples, but in essence, anything that prevents a child from being able to focus completely on the 11 plus is a reason for them underperforming. So the list is endless, and it could be anything. So that's what parents should be thinking. Is there anything that would have caused my child to underperform? Is there anything that would have taken some of their attention or ability to concentrate? And those are things suitable to state in an appeal. But a very important part, or the thing I would like to add to that, is whatever parents claim as grounds for appealing, as if you like extenuating circumstances, they should also be able to support those with evidence, because otherwise the appeals panel doesn't have a reason to accept what is said as fact.
So if a parent's seriously considering an appeal, who should they turn to for help in this particular area?
Well, in the first place, they should turn to their child's primary school or prep school, because an appeal has almost no chance of success unless the school is prepared to give strong support, because it's the school that has to provide evidence of academic ability or potential. And secondly, when it comes to making the appeal case in writing and making the appeal at the hearing to the panel, there are people who specialize in that and have a lot of experience and claim that they can make quite a difference to the chances of success, which I believe that they can. So I would turn to a professional in that field, and if you do want to find a suitable person, you can just search on the internet for appeals or grammar school appeals, and that will be a good starting point.
And if you'd like to find out more about the courses available, or just have some questions about the 11 Plus, then give Sir Taylor or one of his colleagues a call on the number provided through the Contact Us button.